Hey, what's up? John Sonmez from simpleprogrammer.com. So, I am giving some more of my gym wisdom as I get out of the gym and have ideas in my head. One of the ideas that I had today, I'm in Northern California, by the way, working out at a gym here. By the way, I will say also, I did figure out a way to work out even though I'm on vacation here, and so there's never excuses. I learned that, and that kind of segues into the topic of this video, which is hard work. I've talked about the subject a few times. I did a blog post on the hacker news generation and why they're afraid of hard work. Some of my opinions have changed there, but you can check out that blog post anyway. But essentially, what I realized, or what I was thinking about today, is that there's so many people complain, especially, and I get a lot of emails about people saying, well, how do I do this? And it's not fair and all this stuff. And I'm just going to give you one solution that I think a lot of people neglect to understand, which is that you could outwork people. You could work harder than anyone else, and you're probably going to succeed. I don't know of anyone, right? And maybe you're this person, but if you are, let me know, because I've never heard of this. But I don't know of anyone who works harder than anyone else, than everyone else, and is not successful at what they're trying to do, right? So if you say, John, well, how can I become a really good JavaScript developer, or a really good developer, become a senior developer? Well, there's some strategic ways, obviously, to do that, and I give some of that information about how to market yourself, how to market yourself as a software developer, of course, right, and build a brand and all that. But there's also a real simple solution, which is you don't have to know crap. You don't have to be good at anything if you are willing to be the hardest worker, and that applies to just about anything, to sports, to career, to anything. If you're the hardest worker, you're going to eventually succeed, and you're going to be able to beat people by working harder than them. Some people are going to have more natural talent than you. Some people are going to have more advantages than you. Some people are going to economically be more advantaged than you, socially be more advantaged than you. Whatever it is, they're going to have luck on their side, and you're not. But guess what? You can always do. You can outwork them. You always have the power, the ability to outwork them. And that's key. And I think you're going to find that most of the successful people, the really successful people that are able to maintain success over the long term, are the people who are willing to work hard and outwork everyone else. And so that's always your secret weapon, right? And I'm giving you this information because I want you to know, obviously I feel like there's a lot of other pieces, a lot of wisdom that you can have that's going to help you in your career and your life. But one key piece, one thing that you can always have in your back pocket, that you can always utilize in just about any situation, is to outwork everyone else. If you're willing to do that, then what can't you accomplish, right? You're going to be successful. Maybe you won't be the most successful person, but you're going to hit success. And there's been times where I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But what I did know was that I could outwork everyone else. I watched this one interview with Will Smith, and he said, he basically said, look, I'm going to outwork everyone else. Like, I'll go on a treadmill and we'll run. And I'll tell you what, I'll keep running until I drop dead or I die. I'm not going to let you win, because I'm going to outwork you, essentially. And that's the kind of philosophy that you really have to have if you want success, if you want it that bad. If you're not willing to do that, maybe you don't want it that bad, and maybe that's your problem. But I've had to resort to, when I didn't know what to do, a lot of times, to outwork. And a lot of the wisdom, a lot of the advice that I give you on this channel is because I've talked about this before, I bang my head against the wall to learn things the hard way, which usually comes from just outworking everyone, from working really, really hard, and then I teach you the simple way. but that's always been my weapon of choice, right? When I don't know what to do, when I need to succeed or do something that I don't have any ability, I don't have any mentors, there's nothing that I can really rely on, I could just outwork, I could just work, and succeed. And if you're willing to do that, most of the time, you're going to get the benefits from that. I don't know of anyone who has a story where they said, well, I worked harder than anyone else and I didn't succeed, or I was a failure after that. you know, like I said, if you've got that story, let me know, because I would like to hear it, but you never hear that story, or if you do, it's extremely rare. So anyway, just something to keep in mind is that, you know, whatever your problem is, you can find a solution by outworking everyone else and becoming, that's how you become the best. And so anyway, that's enough for this video. I will talk to you next time, and if you like this video and you like this channel, subscribe. Take care.